Hi, this is Scott Dudley from Funnel Fellow Radio, and today my special guests, I've got a couple of special guests today actually. We've got Kevin from Fast Digital, and we've also got Geraldine from Be Iconic. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce either of their surnames, so I think I'll just pass it over to them and they can introduce themselves. So go for it, Kevin.
Okay, good. So I will start off. First off, thanks for having us today, Scott. And my name is Kevin van Boxstael. I'm from Belgium, and I actually own a FAS agency. It's currently a one-team member agency, but it will quickly grow to a small, steady team. And that's why I actually collaborate with Geraldine, because she's already been an expert in her field, and I know how important it is to have a really strong branding in the online presence and marketplace. So that's about it. I will leave Geraldine introduce herself.
Yes, hi, I'm Geraldine Huybrechts. I know it's a difficult family name, but I coach female entrepreneurs, conscious, high-sensitive female entrepreneurs, to position themselves in a clear way with authentic personal branding, and also to launch their mission with impact.
Okay, perfect. So you're both sort of doing something a little bit different, but there's a nice synergy there where you can work together, which is fantastic.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's start off with your background and a little bit about how you originally got into what you're currently doing now.
So I've been around online for about 4 years, and I invested quite some time and money, resources in myself to actually gain the necessary expertise before I found myself fit to launch anything. So now we're about 5 years in, and I came to the point that I'm actually now applying everything I learned, also through case studies and testing, which I learned from the experts. So my goal is the coming year, with the collaboration with the expertise of Geraldine, to get my business up and running and scaling pretty fast. That's about it. And my offer, actually the services I offer, is really funnels as a service with the copy, actually the whole suite. So the funnel design, the technical savvy, also the copywriting, okay, and the advertising for the funnels. It's a complete strategy framework that I customize and is tailored very specifically to my clients' businesses. And it goes from an initiation call, a strategy plan, to building up and to optimizing, to retaining the results for my clients. That's about the concept what I do for my clients in the near future.
Okay, perfect. And Geraldine?
Yeah, I've started my business about 6 years ago. So it started with events management and social media. And then, because I think it's really important to communicate as well online as live, offline. But then I started with coaching solopreneurs and a lot of female entrepreneurs, and I saw also during my journey that it's really important to build up your personal brands, that people recognize you, and that you can really make a difference. How will you differentiate yourself and your services with a competitor? I think it's so important. So I I've studied about personal branding, and now I see also on social media, I have an online presence. People in Belgium know my name. I've built up more than 7,000 contacts on LinkedIn, on Instagram, in the female entrepreneurship world. They know my name. So that's all about personal branding. Also about daring to show up who you are in an authentic way. And that's also my mission to my clients, to be just themselves and to show up.
Okay, yeah, that's something that I'm going to be working on a bit in the future. I think my LinkedIn profile needs a bit of work, and I've just started posting, to social media and so on and so forth. I think in this day and age, it's really important to put yourself out there and get known. Otherwise, if nobody's heard of you, then nobody's going to find you. So, yeah,
Absolutely.
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Okay, so including yourself, how many team members do you have sort of on your team?
I work also alone, but I'm building up my team with freelancers. So I strongly believe in outsourcing tasks and assignments or expertises. Like we collaborate together, because I'm really not a technical lady. I don't know anything about funnels. I think I will drive crazy. So I want to focus on my expertise as coaching female entrepreneurs. And that's why we are collaborating together. So Kevin, I want to go to the next level.
Yeah.
And start with all the online marketing. And that's why I have Kevin in my team, together strong.
Okay, what about yourself, Kevin? Actually, I follow Geraldine. She proved herself being an expert in her field. I actually funnel hacked her competitors, analyzed their websites through a tool called Funnelytics. It's a visual, it's a visual tool that really allows you to see where the traffic's coming from and where you can optimize to get high quality leads and buyer leads. So what I've noticed is that Geraldine can say she's an expert in her field. Why? Because I have seen the proof in the data. Her straight competitors average around maximum 1,000 followers in LinkedIn. She has 7 times that number.
Yeah.
Through her authentic way of branding and putting herself out there online in the marketplace, she has built up a real strong relationship and reputation online. And the reason why we're collaborating is because with the services I provide, she can scale her business really fast from a 5-figure to a 6 or 7-figure business in a span of 12 months. And that's the whole goal. The difference between the two of us is that she's like the true form of branding, and I'm more like a behind the scenes guy. Even though I know I have to be consistent online like you, and you have to be consistent online and post and share value so people know my services.
Yes.
But I can do that through advertising.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
If you know how to advertise, the return on investment actually makes that your advertising budget is limitless.
Yeah.
I think you know what I'm referring to. So that's about it.
Yeah, as long as
clear.
Oh, sorry, go on. Yeah.
I hope this is a clear answer for you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. I was just going to say that with the paid advertising, if it's profitable compared to losing money, that makes a huge difference, obviously, because if it's profitable, then you can just keep reinvesting it, obviously. But if you're losing money, then eventually you run out of money. So that's where it's important to get the traffic to convert. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. And until now, for me, it was purely based on organic reach.
Yeah.
So now I'm really ready for the next level, and I'm really happy to have Kevin with me to build up together.
Because most successful businesses, they have a good combination of organic traffic and paid traffic together. They're not really relying on one or the other. So what you're saying makes good sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as well, for the technical part, it's not only funnels, it's also a website. That's also a big misunderstanding people have. You need the both.
Yeah,
It's
true.
like the website is the brand, the funnels is the marketing.
Yes.
That's an obvious. It becomes obvious that's how I show it to my clients. Through Funalytics, you can show them that actually a website is just it distracts people too much to get a clear path what you can offer them to help them scale or grow their business.
Yeah,
depending on what your services are, of course.
Yeah. With a website, there's so many different links and options and places that you can go to, whereas with a funnel, it's a structured process from A to B. So that's the big difference, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about one of your most successful marketing or branding campaigns and why you believed it performed so well.
I did one small Facebook ad campaign that I tested for someone, and actually I had for 40. I'm just giving the numbers, the data.
Yeah.
For 40 euros, so about $50, $50 US dollars, I generated over 40,000 views and 762 clicks.
Okay.
For only $40.
That's pretty good.
So 40 euros. So in my opinion, that's a really good ad.
Yeah.
So that was just a rapid fire test I did to see if I was on the right track for the audience for that client. And now I'm currently waiting to actually give a complete offer, because I'm not only doing Facebook ads for people, you know.
Right. Yeah.
I'm actually how do you say it? Let me think about words. I'm profiling myself more as a high-end agency that gives the full suite for people or businesses to actually scale to the next level. And for me, Geraldine is the perfect, you could call it a case study, is the perfect case study. Why? Because she has the organic reach. She's been out there for years. She has the expertise, but now she needs my knowledge and my services to get to that next level.
Yeah.
So it's really in balance, and our goal is, because we build relationship as we work together, our goal is at the end to team up in a way that we have like a completed business for instance, for freelancers or CEOs or coaches. It's a broad market, but to give them actually the all-in-one process and the marketing and the branding, the whole suite, and it's high-end, but the results are there.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not a process of 2 or 3 weeks. It's a process of between 2 and 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, exactly. Ongoing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Geraldine, is there a branding campaign that you can think of that you could share with us that was really successful?
Well, until now, it was purely organic. My strategy is a direct messages.
Direct response marketing, yeah.
Yeah. So I really start a conversation via LinkedIn or Instagram, and then I guide people to a discovery call, and then I convert them into a client. But it takes a lot of time and effort and energy.
Yeah, but
To be honest, yes.
You can actually, if you compare it to the online, what she does offline and online, so um, she's in direct contact with her clients and potential clients that she refers to her LinkedIn, and from there on they can actually go to a Zoom call to book an appointment for an initiation. So it's actually an offline funnel. She follows the structure of a funnel, but in the offline way.
Yeah, that's
You
interesting.
can compare it, it's like identically.
Yeah.
She does it really well.
Yeah.
But to scale, you only have so many hours, and that's why I want to point out.
Yeah, I see.
I really believe in Geraldine's capabilities and in her expertise, but you only have amount of hours a day to generate clients and buying clients. And that's where I come in, to automate a big process that she gets the appointments on automated pilots, and then she can part from another thing that we still have to share with you, but then she can get a fully booked calendar for 6 or 12 months where people need to follow her agenda.
Yeah.
And then it's unlimited.
Yeah, then you can scale up. Yeah.
Yes, and then I have my own team with coaches.
Excellent. Yeah. All right. So what are your favorite online tools and platforms that you use to run your business? We've already discussed Funnelytics.
I personally use Trello boards.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah, Trello boards. I really like ClickFunnels, but currently I'm testing drop funnels as well, because drop funnels works under WordPress, and you have as well the sites as the membership sites as unlimited funnels, all under one platform.
Drop funnels. I haven't heard of that one. Okay.
And it's only $49 a month.
Yeah.
If there is a minor, the minor is that you can only use one domain.
Okay. Yeah.
But I have both currently, because ClickFunnels I really like, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
But that's ClickFunnels, and I also use traffic secrets scripts from Jim Edwards.
Oh yes.
And also funnel scripts from Jim Edwards. Those both are I really like, because it gives you a really good sense of copy. My copy skills grew enormously just by using those softwares. I'm just scrolling through
the ClickUp.
Miro. I don't know if you know Miro.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yes. I think I've actually downloaded it but never used it. What's that one again?
Miro. You can draw out frameworks. But and wait, give me a second. I will quickly check. Miro. It's a visual collaboration software.
Yeah, that's
as
right.
they explain it. But it's crazy. You can do tons of things with it. You can Kanban pages. Agile workflows. It's endless. Meetings, workshops, mapping and diagramming, strategy and planning, mind mapping. It's a one-page visual. You can actually compare it to Funnelytics, but Funnelytics is for data and tracking. And forecasting, and this is purely mapping out, but you can also create postages. It's a really nice tool, and it's not that expensive. For email autoresponder, we use MailChimp and ActiveCampaign.
Okay.
Slack, Slack I use because we're in the same group. Michael Dia. Also, a really important one is Google Drive.
Yeah.
That one I really like. And then there is another tool called ClickUp. ClickUp, yeah. And actually, that's a tool all in one that you can collaborate also with your team, and it gives you actionable points and agendas, but you can also put in files, videos. It's an all-in-one tool that works with practically every other software I just mentioned. You can add in Trello boards straight from your Trello account. You can add Google Drive, you can add Slack. It's one to check out. ClickUp.
Okay.
I'm testing it right now, but I find it really interesting. And one thing sure, the moment you start with working with team members, in my opinion, then that is a tool you must have, because it really helps the communication and keeps everyone on the same page. Because you can divide the tasks and give access to the people who are responsible for specific tasks. So those are the only ones who can access those pages at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really interesting tool. And for video, Camtasia, Loom, the usual ones that most people use.
Yeah.
And for design, I prefer Canva.
Yeah.
And for video, I have several things. Like to create videos, I can use Doodly.
Oh yes, Doodly. Yeah.
Then you have Create.
Okay.
Create is also a video editor with a lot of templates. But it's endless. It depends on everyone's personal favorites.
Yeah, exactly. Are there any that come to mind for you, Geraldine, the tools that you like using?
Oh, on a daily basis, I use LinkedIn and Instagram for sure, the social media channels.
Yeah.
I love Google, of course, and then canva.com for graphical designs. I think it's so easy to use.
So you do a bit of graphic design with your work as well, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That would make sense with the branding. Yeah.
It can actually help you out with your LinkedIn.
Yes.
My LinkedIn needs a bit of work. Yeah. I'm aware of it. Yeah. It'll get there eventually. All right. So what are some of the biggest and most common mistakes that you see your clients making?
Well, I think it's all about mindsets. I see my clients as my older version, who I was 5 years ago. So scared to show up and what will people think, and ashamed to show yourself and to talk in videos. Perfectionism as well. Holding yourself back. So these are for sure mindset issues.
Yeah, a lot of those I had trouble with in the past, so I can see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, lack of belief.
Yeah.
I'm not worthy because I'm not like those people who are successful online. But it's all about believing in yourself, and also, in my opinion, a very strong one is also consistency.
Yes.
Show up every day, even if you're not up to it. Show up every day, and it goes perfectly in balance with what Geraldine explained, being authentic. Even if you feel bad or you have a less day, let people see that, because that's what will people may connect with you.
Yeah.
You can have the best service in the world, but if you're like a pain in the ass, people won't buy from you.
Yes. Exactly. So what about funnel wise though? What mistakes do you see customers making or clients making with their funnels?
Oh, that's a good question. the big thing is, and most marketers make those mistakes, especially people who are starting out, is that they try to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
Stick to the proven frameworks, and you can adjust, but don't reinvent.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, as Michael Dia quotes, you only have 6 core funnels, and from those 6 core funnels, you build out your frameworks, and you can adjust left and right, but finally it stays one of those 6 core funnels. So that's my advice to people. Hey, don't reinvent it, just use them the best way possible in the process you need them for your business.
Yeah.
That's what I did with Geraldine together. We went through the strategy, and we went to actually the business blueprint. Where are you now? What are your goals, and where you want to go to in the next coming 6 months? And from that point on, I asked her, okay, that's A, and now B, which are the services and which are the products you're going to offer to your clients? And those two together forms the funnel. It's a logical process you need to follow, but the more you communicate with your clients in depth, the better. Because the more information you get from your clients, the better you can offer them a pre-built funnel that you can pre-test with rapid-fire tests, but that's all niche-wise. So that's their dream client. That is actually has nothing to do with the funnel per se. But you know where I'm going to, eh?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, another mistake I also see, it's not because you have a nice website or a nice Instagram feed that you attract clients. So you need also to take action.
Yeah.
And you need to create content. You need to go into the role of a content creator.
Yeah.
And not consuming social media. So you have to take action and go into a conversation, add contacts on LinkedIn. It requires,
That's what Russell talks about in Traffic Secrets, the difference between a content producer and a content consumer. Most people are just consuming or looking at the content. Yeah, that book. Whereas the people who are making the money are creating the content. So what you're saying is exactly right. Yeah.
But he explains it very well. He says,
yes,
don't try to create contact, just post the process of the process you are going through.
Documenting
everything you do, and just share it with your online presence. And that's a really strong one, because if you talk about Facebook doesn't see it as you're pitching business. They see it as you're just collaborating in a sense that you share your value through your personal experiences in the process you're going through.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
But a really important one to remember is LinkedIn is going to become, depending on your services, if you're going to the high-end services and differentiate yourself from the overall market, first of all, you can really niche down. And secondly, LinkedIn will be one of the major platforms to be on. Because I've got help with my LinkedIn account recently from Geraldine, and I start to notice already that just by reacting to people's comments, that my LinkedIn account is like getting alive. And I'm not actually doing it daily, you see?
Interesting.
I'm surprised as well, because Facebook is a must-have. Why? Because practically everybody in the world is on Facebook. So that's one you cannot drop. You have to use Facebook, and in combination with Instagram, and split test and see from which platform you get the best leads. But that's actually optimization and split testing. So that's again me, marketing. But the LinkedIn, in my opinion, to build really solid, strong relationships with your Dream 100s, in my opinion, those come from LinkedIn.
Yes, you can really build up your expert or authentic authority status on LinkedIn.
Yeah, for me, I think LinkedIn is the most important as well. I agree with you. And yeah, that's the one that I take the most seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So looking towards the future, what are you curious about or researching right now regarding digital marketing?
Me, you?
I'm really looking forward to just boost.
So that's one thing I would like to wrote it down because it's quite a text. So actually, Geraldine is currently working on a new academy. It's a completely built course where if people decide they don't want a done for you service, a VIP treatment, if they don't, for instance, one reason could be they don't have the finances to invest the high-end tickets, then they get actually the solution. They can do it themselves through the time frame they desire themselves, through the academy. And that's a lower end price, but it's still, the course is high quality. It's a course that takes you easily 6 to 8 weeks to go through, but it's high detail. It talks about LinkedIn, the complete LinkedIn package, the Instagram package,
the personal branding.
Personal branding package, and mindset. There is also it's actually 4 courses put together in one general major course that gives you everything you need to know and how to build, and also with templates and checklists. It's completely do-it-yourself academy that people can buy. Excellent. So that's something she's working really hard on right now to launch pretty soon, I hope. I'm building a funnel, a masterclass funnel, where she gives actually 4 videos. She gives the masterclass for free to start, because later on it will cost 400 euros if you want to buy the masterclass, because it's packed with value. Yeah. But she will give it for free as a launch, and at the end of the masterclass, she will offer like a, how do you say, the initiation starts from the academy, and people get the opportunity to buy the academy on half price. Only the one-time offer in that masterclass. So if they go to their website and they want to buy it over there, they will pay double the price. Yeah, like a discount. Yeah. And then she has already an ebook, but she's updating the ebook like really strong. Yeah. That one she also gives as an extra bonus in the masterclass when you sign up, but that's only for the first 25 people, because the ebook has a value of $89. Right. It's also people who buy the ebook, they really get value from it. Only with the ebook you can already, for 50%, 60%, you can update your LinkedIn profile. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah. It's incredible. Yeah. So that's the ebook. Then she has the masterclass, and then we are working on a weekly live webinar that will go every week for the next year. Oh, okay. And in the webinar, she goes actually over the complete core offer. So the complete core offer from Geraldine's business point. And that webinar she does every week, she will do live. And after a year, it will be perfected. And then we can make it evergreen in an automated webinar. Oh, nice. See, that'll be exciting. Yeah.
Yes.
So to get it finished, we have a lot of things to do, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like you're busy. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's always a good thing. But all right. So, who are your marketing idols or the biggest influences on your career?
For me, that's an easy one. I recently met Michael Dia, so I really appreciate his way of doing things.
Yeah.
Straight to the point, no BS.
Yeah.
Russell Brunson from ClickFunnels, I find a really respectable and down-to-earth guy.
Yep.
Then Jim Edwards, the copywriter.
Oh, yeah.
He's always joking around with his unicorn, but this guy really knows what he's talking about.
Yes, very experienced. Yes.
Sam Ovens, I respect as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay.
I bought his one of his courses.
Yeah.
It's a different way of approach because he's really targeting people on a certain level. Because when you go through his courses, it's not the most simple how do you say way of talking. It's more high end, if you ask me.
Consulting accelerator program I think you're talking about? Yeah.
If you see, for instance, he talks about the fractional Facebook algorithm. If you say that to a normal guy in the supermarket, he's like, dude, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But that's one I respect as well. And there are several more, but I think those are a little bit about the people I always refer back to. Also from who I buy the books from.
Okay.
And,
all right.
And Geraldine.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Vision Lakiani of Mind Valley.
Yes, I know him. Yeah.
I think it's very inspirational, and he gives also a lot of value. Yeah. And it's always about giving value. He's also organizing mini masterclasses of 1 hour, and then you see all the funnel thing behind it. Also with the online academy, but for me at this moment it's my number one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to buy one of his books actually. I think it's Code of the Extraordinary Mind. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
All right, perfect. All right, so just to wrap up quickly, where can people go to find out more about your services and or products for both of you?
So for me, it's simple. They can, if they want to know more, they can go to my site at fastdigital.com. It's pretty clear. They just have to www.fastdigital.com. Yeah. And they can see what I'm all about. And for Geraldine, as we are working through everything currently, the opt-in funnel for the masterclass is ready, but we're updating the last parts. So if people would be interested for the masterclass to subscribe, they can actually do it straight to her mail, and then she will enlist them in the email sequence to get the login credentials. And for that, she has to give her email address, of course.
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect.
And also her website, social media, LinkedIn.
For sure.
Is Be Iconic, www.be/iconic.be.
Yeah.
And that's the website.
Yeah, and please connect with me on LinkedIn, follow me on Instagram, and I will start a conversation with you.
Perfect. All right, thanks very much for joining us today. I really appreciate your time. That was an interesting conversation. We explored some pretty cool concepts there, and so we'll catch up with you soon. Thanks for your time. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you,
nice
Scott.
Bye.
Bye.